Red Rock Canyon. Just got in. Checked in at the visitor center down there. It's only like a 20-minute drive from Vegas proper. Look at this, this is the first stop. So it's a scenic drive loop. 35 minutes is what they said it would take. I met a nice volunteer named Sam at the visitor center that showed me the map and walked me around the whole place through the map. Said that this was a good place to start. About an hour-long hike. It takes you right down to the Red Rock, which is what this is all about, right? Just look how great this view is. It's pretty awesome. Let's start this hike here, I think. Got plenty of hiking to do today. I think we added it up to, if I hike everything that he showed me, it'll be about 10 miles of hiking. So we'll see. We'll start here, and then we'll see where we get. All right, heading down the trail now. Nice steady decline. You just have to remember, every decline that you take, you're going to have to walk back up. Already, we're just maybe 40 yards, 50 yards down. And the view just starts to open up a bit. Wow. Pretty amazing. If you wanted to do this, I'll tell you, he said that this is at the beginning of moderate. This trail here is the beginning of moderate. You'll notice the trail has a lot of rocks and things that you have to kind of step over. So if you're not sure-footed of a hiker, it might not be for you. You also have to be careful of loose gravel and things as you're coming down, because that will ruin your day. Look at those trails down there. Maybe I'll make it down there. Maybe. Oh, look at that. There's people that were climbing. Good stuff. Made it into a little bit more of a secluded area. Doesn't seem like I've hiked that far, but it's definitely a little bit trying. Look at this. It's quiet. So quiet out here. If you're into hiking, this is an unreal experience. I've done hiking before, but I didn't think people get this close to the rocks and really dive in and do a bit of walking through it. This is really nice. And it's kind of like open path. You choose your own adventure. So be careful if you do this. Be careful. Be certain of your own capabilities, definitely. Yeah, we've made it down into the crevasse, the crevice. Wow. Pretty amazing. Got a lizard down there. I'm sure there's plenty of wildlife around here. Wow. If you want to go this way. All right, I think I've hiked about as far as I'm going to hike on this trail. There's many more trails to go, so I've only done probably about 1.5 miles on here, a little over 3/4 of a mile in. I got to hike back out now, but going through all this brush and everything. I think this is about as deep as I want to go. But if you wanted silence, well, I'm sure the camera can't really do it justice. It's this is nice. This is really nice. So I head back to the car, and then when we get to the next stop, I'll show you guys the next place that we're going to go, which I think is going to be the high point. From what I was told, the high point of the trail, to get a good view of Painted Rocks and Red Canyon. All right, here we go. Here's a map that Sam gave me, the volunteer. So we just stopped at Calico 1, right there. Did the little climbing around there for a little bit. Next we'll go to what is marked as stop number 3. It said to go to Calico Tanks, the sandstone quarry. So the Calico Tanks has the nice peak over there that we can climb on top and get a pretty good view of everything. If I'm up to it, I think we'll go to the Petroglyph Wall Trail. So that one's pretty good. You can walk over there, and that's an easy one, he said. So you walk up to a wall, has nice petroglyphs, Asian Native American markings and everything there. So that Lost Creek was okay. And then lastly, if we are feeling up to it, the Pine Creek Loop, that one is a little bit of a longer hike, but it brings us over to the other hills, the Rainbow Hills there, mountain. So still got a little bit of a ways to go. We'll get over to the Calico Tanks and see how we feel after that. I think we were getting some pretty good views so far. All right, here's the second trail that we're going to go on. Calico Tanks. We are there. It's about a 1 mile hike. Should be fun. So that it's going to give us the best view. Let's check it out. Yeah? Got a fun little walk through. Gotta get through these bushes. All right. Made it through. Wow. Look at that. It's like walk up. All over the rocks. Pretty good view already. I think we can get up higher. All right. I think that Sam, the guide, might be a little bit more adventurous than I am. I made it a little ways up on the white rocks, and it starts to get pretty steep, like pretty steep. So this might be as far as I go up. Still a great view though. This is really nice. Might walk a little bit up that way. Let's check out the trails a little bit before I head to the next stop. What a great place. If you wanted to just like hear your own thoughts, and this is where you get them. It's when the crowds aren't around you and you get off into the path a little bit further than everyone else, which is typically about a 1/4 mile. Seems like most tourists are willing to do about a 1/4 mile, and then you leave them all behind and start going off on more of the path, and it's just you and your thoughts. That's nice. All right. Let's get going. Oh, this. Little tree cove areas. I'm going to the tank. All right. Want to climb with me a little bit? I think with the stairs here, we can do it together. Here's baby steps. See, look. So, moderate trail, definitely for somebody who has the athleticism to be able to do it. I'm not saying that I do. I just have the bullheadedness to keep going. It's one step ahead of the other. Right. And then you get views like this. And then me heavy breathing at you. Wow. Huh. I know I keep saying it every time I stop to take just a look at where we are. It's just so dang beautiful. Also, crazy that I'm all the way back here. I'm pretty sure that I passed by some old people and some children. Do you think they made it all the way, or have they turned back? I don't know. If they made it all the way, good on them. Oh, so definitely not new out of the box knees. All right, back at it. All right, we made it. This is it. This little basin here. When it rains, it'll fill up with water. And right over there, the black lightning is coming down. Have a waterfall. We're in June, so everything is dried up. That's how you get these reeds here. In spring, it's supposed to be really pretty right in here. But for us, it's a destination. Destination completed. Oh, that was a rough one. That was really rough. I'm going to take a break here, take a seat for a second, drink some water, and then get back to the car, and I might call it a day from there, because boy am I tired. Really, really tired. I made it to the summit. It's a long, long hike. I gotta make it back down. Made it to the scenic overlook midpoint. The bedrocks look a lot smaller than over here. Alright, I think this will be the last thing I do near the petroglyph wall. It's only a 0.1 mile hike. I don't think that'll be too bad. Look how close we get to the Painted Mountains. Basically, just walk straight up to the mountain and look at some petroglyphs. Pretty neat. And we made it. Petroglyphs, signs of the past. So, we have petroglyphs, which are rock carvings, and pictographs, which are paintings. Right over there. See, like the dark areas. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Alright, that'll do it for today's adventure. We went over to that Red Rocks Canyon. You can just drive through if you wanted to. It takes like 35 minutes from what they were saying, $20 per vehicle. And then if you wanted to hike, it's an all-day entry, so $20. You can stop at each stop and enjoy yourself and go for the walk and everything. I highly recommend going and talking to the volunteers in the visitor center. Map out what you would like to do. I myself had almost no information when I was first coming up, and volunteer Sam, he was great. He talked me through each area and what kind of hiking it was. Really insightful and made it so that my day was great. So thank you, Sam, at Red Rocks Canyon Visitor Center. Saw they had turtles out there. He said that there's turtles at the visitor center that are in like a little corralled habitat because they're rescue. There's a few different turtles that you can go and see, and opens up at 8. He said they're usually out between 8 and 10:30. I didn't have to get a reservation because it's outside of the reservation time of the year, but I believe it's October 31st through May 31st. You have to have a reservation to go to Red Rock Canyon, and that's because that's their peak season. You get all of the bloom, you get all the rain, and it just looks amazing out there. All the basins and the catches, and everything comes kind of blooms out, and it's a little bit different at that time frame. I think that it'd be fun to come out and do it again. Maybe walk some of the different trails. So maybe I'll do it again sometime. It was that good. I had that much fun. So thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. Bye.